And good evening. How's it going out there, internet? The internet world? How it do, how it be. So, we have some continued testing going on. So this is kind of like the beginning of the vampire enemy right here. So I'm going to create vampires and werewolves is kind of what my goal over the next few days. Or I'm going to flesh out the zombies, vampires, and werewolves. And get them more in line with what I want to see, or just further along, progress wise. We're also going to be working on the vision system for the AI and also introducing hearing. So I've got a neat little hearing system to where people can start emitting noise and all that and alert people. What else is there? Oh yeah. So I found this cool little vampire thing. So let me check it out real quick. I want to see if I can easily make this kind of fit with what I need to do. So of course it's probably gonna be named something weird. There he is. Okay, actually it's actually named Sensible. So see, he's a big boy. He is yeah, he's even more exaggerated than I thought. From the pictures, I was hoping what I could do was take this guy and scale the head bone. Oh, you're fucking shitting me. These aren't even rigged. Oh no, armatures. Okay. Okay. They're arcade even. Weird. Not weird, but cool. Head target. I need the head bone. Yeah, see, that's what I was hoping I could do that. And it's, why is his eyes getting cold? It's weird. Yeah, okay, well, you live and you learn. I might be, oh, it's the cape is what I wanted off this guy. Oh, and it is a skin mesh render, but is not part of his main mesh. This is brilliant. So maybe this wasn't a waste of money. Well, actually, it wasn't a waste of money because I wanted this guy actually mostly. So this is going to be the bat enemy. He looks pretty good. I'm going to shrink his head, I think. I was going to be pissed if they weren't rigged. This is the weirdest rig I've seen. Like, the spine, here's spine 2. Spine 3 is technically in the core IK. I don't know what he was IKing with or what. Yeah. Just really strange spine. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm going to scale the head on this guy down. And he looks good. I like him. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The bat's 4,000. Jeez, I wouldn't have guessed that was 4,000, but that's not bad. But I was expecting, it's probably in the wings, really. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna work in the daytime for now. Anyways, his cape, so let me copy. Thankfully, the way this character is set up over here, all the customizable bits are off the torso, or are not part of the rig, and they're all just skin mesh renderers. So what I'm gonna do I'm going to add this in the backpack category, cape. This is child. I'm going to reset the transform and then bring it on. Whoa. Oh, that's right. You can't, with skin mesh renderers, you can't like, damn it. Wait, hold on. Oh, darn it. I was hoping I could move it around. What if I do this? If I create a new game object, empty, add a skin mesh renderer here, pick that mesh of cape, or wait, oops. Now I've got the mesh. Now my root bone is gonna be the root bone for the skin mesh renderer. This is nothing. This is my root bone. Because it's all in the hips, man. Video game development, the existence of the humanity, it's all in the hips. Now we go back to cape. We're going to get hips as a root transform. What is the material on that bad boy? It is cape. I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed. So now I'm going here, cape it up. And oops. Unity skinned, use new bones. Target skin equals bones. Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. This market's rough right now. It's crazy, like rough. Oh my god, it's so bright. Take this over here. With all, how's the layoffs in your like sector doing? Like there's still a bunch of layoffs happening and stuff, man. It makes me, I need to get my resume updated and all that, man. I just don't trust any corporation right now until all this layoff stuff is through. Oh, dude, nice. I know I'm probably safe, but man, just I don't know. It's such a numbers game, and there's no humanity in the layoffs. So, and I work for a huge, mega corp, top 15 in the Fortune 500 or whatever. So, but yeah, that's a good salary too, man. Nice. Very nice. Is that a big upgrade from where you're at right now? I've been thinking about swapping jobs just to get a bigger bump here soon if I don't get one. Okay, cool. Yeah, say I am in the where 155 area, I think. Um so but I also get a 15 or a certain percentage of my salary as a bonus every year too, so I got to factor it. Yeah, I'm not sure, but somewhere around there. I think it ends up being about there. I would like to, I don't know, everyone's like, oh, change jobs, you know, every couple of years to get a pay bump and stuff. And like, I don't know. We'll see how this, now that I don't know. It's just, I fall in love with the software I'm working on too. Like, I don't know, like it makes it hard for me to move on because I've poured so much into this system, this code and stuff, like it's my baby. And I enjoy working with yeah, I actually took a slight, well, I don't really notice it. Everyone's like, oh, well, I guess I know the differences from my previous insurance to this one, but my medications are cheaper and all of this. There's certain things I think I haven't really had to use it yet, or, you know, have them deny me and blah, 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 blah. You know what? I'm going to the nightlight. I'm going to turn this guy. Where are you at? Are you there? Oh, directional light one. Okay. We're going to brighten you up some. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at the sidewalk. So in Unity, I am using 2 directional lights in my scene. $30K. See, and I think because I've got so many years racked up, I've been with, you know, steadily. When I moved to the city, I doubled mine. 2016 is when I moved to the city. I was asking my previous company just for $50K a year. That's what I started programming professionally in the year 2011. And then at 2016, I was with this weird startup company, and that's how I got a degree, or in the industry without a degree too. In my community college, the guy that was working at this company, which outsources developers, is a small town startup kind of business thing. And then, the professor that I showed my code to, got me an interview, and then the next day I dropped out, I got hired the next day, and then I dropped out shortly after that. Where am I going with this? But yeah, they wouldn't give me 50K, which was like a 5,000 a year. That was a 5K bump as I was asking for at the time. And I had no thoughts of leaving. I had no aspirations of going to another company. I was excited because I was making more money than I'd ever made, and I was coding. And then they didn't give me that 50K, and I don't know. I went and, you know, I talked to some people that had left other companies in the St. Louis area, and then because again, I lived out in the middle of the boonies in Missouri. Like I didn't live. The town's, I don't know, 2,000 people, I think, or something. I can't remember. But when I came to the city, I doubled my salary. I was asking, well, more than that actually. But I was asking for 50K. I'm so glad they was like, no, I can't do it. Because it led into the events of me getting a 6-figure salary and moving the city. In my dumbass bought a Mercedes. Yeah, I love that car. But yeah, if I had not, it was like a $600 a month payment for, was it 3 or 4 years or something? Yeah, I bought it used. I didn't buy brand new, but it was the one I really liked. Because it was a 2011 E550 4MATIC, and it had the body style and the headlights and all that I liked. The generation after that I didn't like as much. That one, the chassis is I loved it. It was so badass looking. All right, anyways, my directional light thing. So when you're lighting your scene, it sounds crazy, but use two directional lights. One facing perpendicular, even though it's not really perfectly perpendicular there. And so I've got a light coming down and I have a light coming up, and it helps light the scene. So like, it's kind of a common trick, I think, but don't quote me on that. So if I turn off the secondary light, a secondary directional light, look down here. Oh yeah, it's not lit up here is why. Well, actually, let me turn this back down. So I had it like point. What did I have it at? Oh, I was increasing the lighting. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, with or without, see, things get especially dark, like that chest down there. If I turn this on, I think this is too strong, actually. And I'm going to take it over a bit. Anyways, helps light this scene up a little bit. But I'm going to turn the night off and turn on daytime and do some work. Enough chatting. Yeah, actually, the reason hold on a second, I gotta get some water. My mouth is so dry. There's so many vents in this room. An absurd amount of it. Ooh, got my water. All right. Let's see. All right. To work. So this bat will get leveraged. Oh, wait. Yeah, I was reading that article. Support for disabled transforms. Extra debug info. Bones found missing. Um, all right, so one person said you can just switch the skin mesh renderer and you're good. Okay. Does anyone know the answer I'm looking for? It's not that big a deal to get it. So I give it my root bone. Round cube fur. Oh, it's the bat. So let me duplicate this bad boy. Does that work? Nope. Okay, whatever. I'll find it. I'll get a cape somehow, but oh god, I want a cape right now so bad. It's pissing me off. All right, so let's look at these other characters that I got. So I was looking for a werewolf that was low poly, stylized, not a lot of detail, but I was having a hell of a time finding one. So again, even these characters here, like I'm going to use this guy for the zombies for now, this guy for the vampire, and then the werewolf I'm going to use. Where's it at? Did I import it? Yeah, that's a particle effect on him. I think it's probably this one. Oh, there it is. Yep, those are the bats. They're pretty good. It looks good. Actually, honestly, I'm gonna have it. That's gonna be kind of a thing to you can like if you see a bat at the edge of your screen, it can it can be an early warning sign that a vampire's nearby because the zombies are like your cannon fodder stuff, but they're the main problem a lot of the times. They wear you down slowly, 1,000 cuts. Then the vampires though are just like Mr. X, or you can fuck them up, but you can't seem to kill them. And I think there may be only one vampire, and then maybe it has minions, or the vampire is going to be the king of everybody. I'm pretty sure. so the vampire will send the werewolf, zombies and werewolves out to fuck shit up, so he can. So what I think I'll do is you can like set up defenses in a hex, and like it'll be safe while they're there, and you keep an eye on them, and that way, you can kind of use that area a little safer. But eventually, they'll come and just wear down the defenses if you don't maintain, and then take it back over, or something. I don't know. Anyways, let me just. I'm gonna focus. My ADHD is strong right now. God, he looks so cool though. Like, I kind of want to give him a modern look for a vampire, and I think I kind of got it, nailed it. I don't know why I love it. There's there's gonna be changes to most of these things. Like, I'm gonna do 3D model changes, but you shush it. You shut your mouth. Don't even give me those thoughts. He's not glowing. Oh wait, these are glow. Oh shit. Ah shit. All right then. No sparkles, but we are keeping the bats. No sparkles. Thank you for your input. Thank you. I need to avoid sparkles at all costs. I really love these hand things I did here. They won't probably be on 24/7, but I think, I don't know, like, if you see him, like, it could be a charge thing. Like, he'll go and he'll use a skill that puts him in charge mode, and his hands will turn these on. And you know, next turn or the turn after that, he's about to do something to fuck you up, or I don't know. But I mean, hand circles isn't Twilight, right? I need to bring the bats up a little bit. They're all flying around his crotch area. People are going to question that. No, wait, no, they're everywhere. Okay. Good bats. I almost think I'm going to duplicate them. You know me. Oh, wait. Also, oops. Oh, where'd my smoke trail go? So I want to use a trail particle effect like this. So when the particle effect moves, it leaves behind something for him. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Oh, shit. Hold on. What's going on here? What is this guy? Come here. Even if I go fast, it doesn't look quite right. Oh, I've got a cool idea. So what if I parented this to I don't really want the donut per se, but I do want this. So this effect without the donut might be good. Can I scale it? Oops. Oh, that's obviously going to be in. That's totally in. You ain't got to worry about that. So donuts, you got to go. Where is that, a mesh or is that a particle? The donut, because I don't see a mesh renderer anywhere. So it's not using a sub emitter system. So what if I... There we go. Yeah, it is a particle. It's pretty crazy. So what I want to do with this particle, I just want to remove it. Okay. All right, we'll just disable its emission. Start time. Let's just see if we can zero out the duration. It just won't happen. No. Technically, this would just play and not do anything. There we go. It's now disabled, so now if I move my vampire around... Oh, there's a badass vampire, like, fast dash move. So if he has... Vampires, if you're straight line of sight to him, he can do this super fast dash and advance on you really quickly. So you always want to kind of... Well, I don't know if that'll be the rule, because it'd be hard to avoid, I guess, but... Oh, please don't crash. Okay. So that crash you saw me having the other day, I think it's gone away. I've been pretty crash free. The black circle below, I don't know if it works. Why is it rotated? It must... I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Why am I making adjustments in play mode? What am I doing? I'm an idiot. So let's copy out our trail renderer. I think that's this guy. Yeah. All right, so let's find this other set. I don't think I imported the other stuff, actually. Oh yeah, I guess it's not gonna play the particle. All right, so let's see if we did. Monsters is the word I'm looking for. I hope these blend well, or I'll say kit bash into they're low poly models, and I think okay, so it's there. Where is it then? Let's find the C's. Open. Yeah. When in doubt, initialize and convert L these centers. You must initialize and convert them. I have to tune shade it too. Here it is without tune shading. Yeah, I would never want to full screen this window. I love how like this version of it, like the one I'm used to, they update this window and somehow just made it worse. Hate this window. All right, so here's Wolfie Boy. He is low poly. I think he blends pretty damn well with what I got going so far. Holy crap. That's kind of cool, actually. Accidentally cool, but it's going to mess lighting up on him. Anyways, so this is the werewolf. It's not anything to write home about, but I'm going to make modifications to him unless I find a more suitable werewolf. No, there's going to be more. Hold on. There's see Wendigo? Wendigo? What about Bigfoot? We now have Bigfoot in the game. Yeah, it's not now. It's damn it. If I will hire you as the is it Twilight-ish as consultant. This one comes with a bunch of them. Bigfoot new. What's so new about him? Mothman. Skitter. Oh, shit. He's cool. Well, he's something. What about Skunk Ape? Is it still Twilight? That one is weird looking. Wraith. Ain't nobody making love on my dime. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, is it literally just switching between meshes? I've never seen that. Oh, the smoke at his feet. Please don't crash. It's a pretty good smoke particle. I feel like your texture isn't right. They're all lit. Anyways, let's so this is what they look like prior to toon shading. Soak it up. Toon shading and normal smoothing is what I apply to most everything. Your fucking wings are animated, buddy. You're my new best friend. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a screenshot. Now let's update. Update. All right, because they don't look like how they're supposed to look yet. So hopefully he used all lit shaders, except for a couple of them I think have custom. Nope, all lit. Sweet. That's really helpful. That's very considerate of him. We're going to convert them to toon shaded. Booyaka. All right, so here's what it looks like toon shaded. Here's what this is after toon shading. So we still see some like the hard edges of the low poly models, right? And the toon shading, we see them less, right? And the color's solid. So if we look at such a fucking gold. Yeah, Photoshop. Why not? That's what I want to view this in. Sure. So like look at the detail. Like you can see the lines across the body on him and arms, and like you can see the lines really well here. And there's a lot more hard edge shading going on. But then there we go. Now you see his face is much smoother. See, there's not so many lines. It's cell shaded. It's and I'm just going with the default toon shader settings. I may tweak it in the future, but now let's smooth their meshes. So what I do is I usually just go to the mesh folder, select everything, and then I go to model. Ain't no way. They're already at 60. Sometimes this trick doesn't really work. I'm in much better shape than I was at, but I don't know. These models are maybe a little too low detail. Well, no, they're fine. I'm going to modify it anyways, make them cooler. But for now, they are a means to the end. No, it didn't. And these models are the same way when I smooth them. So what I think I have to do is go into Blender. Let's do that with this guy. And remove the hard edges, because normal smoothing isn't working, which it usually works for most things. Like, let's see if we can get this guy smooth. So we go to his body, his vampire human. Oh, he's at 62. Normal smooth. Oh, here we go. Ah, I gotta be in, the normals have to be calculated. Ah, haha, I just saved myself so much fucking work. All right, so let's go back to these models. Yeah, see, like, easy way to make low poly assets look a lot better. Like, and it just makes it stick out from the original asset. Actually, we're going here first. Finally, something. Is this not tune shaded? No, it's not. What the hell? Oh, okay. So the reason we're getting these artifacts is this hair model is not tune shaded. Because I put a different, whatchamacallit on it. So let's go here. There we go. Oh my god, I'm glad I was playing with this, because I was like, fuck, what is wrong? Because when I did take these models into Blender, and as soon as I removed the hard edges, they just like collapsed, imploded on themselves. So sweet. No more. The biggest thing is I get these cool shadow lines, you know, like this one. I think I may have to play with this tune shader because of his head. It's doing some weird stuff, but that could be my lighting right now too. There we go. Look at that. Holy shit, yes. I was really bummed out that I couldn't normal smooth these guys, but there you go. If you just never give up, and you know, you have Lavaca reminding you to keep trying. All right, so you're such a fucking goat. I love it. So yeah, make sure you got them all collapsed, because multi-select will try to pick up other crap. So we're gonna go back to 60. 60 is where I like to put it. Boom! Look at that, just crispy. Well, actually, smooth. The other one was crispy. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm gonna put red glow on the eyes of all the enemies, like that guy. Ooh.
Awesome to the max.
Nutlicker 69. Thank you again, man. We did it. We did it. Boys, we did it. No way. Did I? Where'd it go? Okay, enough. So that work is done. Let's, oh, okay, I gotta smooth him down. He looks badass now. Or he did before, but Smooth. Head shrunk down. Yeah, the bat's freaking sweet. He's gonna be amazing. He's gonna be one of the fodder enemies and stuff, but I was thinking about making bat enemies like spies for the vampire. So like if they see you see them and if they're in an area, they'll report back to the vampire if you don't kill them or something. And that area will start become the focus or something. Oh wait, this is kind of cool. Yeah, so yeah, he will actually. That's a good idea too. But the way the AI figures out where to go is he wants you dead, and if bats see you, and they will sometimes, if they jet for at the exit to try to extract, and they get away, then all of a sudden that area now, that hex becomes the focus. And it over time the danger level starts going up, and then eventually can get retaken or whatever or something. I don't know. Thinking through it, but so let's put an animator on you. Let's do that. Oh shit. I guess I gotta. The bat's probably a generic rig. This is a humanoid. Amazed that, yeah, I figured there's gonna be warnings given that damn skeleton. Oh shit, I thought about making it. That's the reason I like this set. Basically, you got all forms, and I was going to make it to where if I could get this guy to blend with the other assets, which it's going to take some work. So he's not really a good candidate. This guy I could still use probably. But yeah, he kind of fits. Okay, animator on you. So now that I've set the humanoid, the animator's always in the FBX file after it's been set to humanoid in the settings. So here it is. I'm going to grab it and drag it to here. So now the animator I added to this guy has his avatar. And then I'm going to do vampire unit override. Now we're going to hit play. Oh, where then is that? I will be right back. I got to find something. And probably grab dinner, but it'll just be a few minutes. I'm going to scarf that super fast. So give me just a minute. I'll leave you on this beautiful scene and contemplating, does this guy fit? If I take the eyeballs and the brow off him, can I do that? Just like put your hand over his face, or his eyes, because he could work. Actually, wait. His hands are huge. Actually, okay, I'm not going to leave quite yet. Actually, I had a great idea. So one, the hands. Good call. Good call. So we're going to go for the hands. And we're doing this out of play mode. I ain't doing messing up like that. Okay, they're both very close. So let's 0.5. And this is another thing to remember when you're looking at assets or you're thinking about this or that. Um, you you can change the dimensions. This was a fat-headed little vampire, and now he's looking much better. And I can actually thin the head out a little, but the hands are adjusted. And what was I just thinking? Oh, like, how do I explain this? Well, let's just scale them up. So, like, if you the Netflix Castlevania series, or might make him actually taller and bigger, like a little bit than the players. Kind of, I enjoy the giant vampire aesthetic. I actually love the idea of him being actually much bigger than the players. I think I'm gonna. There we go. Did I tune shade these guys? Yeah, I did, didn't I? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Oh, it's because their materials are on their fucking FBX. So that means I gotta copy them out of the FBX and then assign them all. How many has he got? Oh, not that many. Tune shader. Holy shit. Um, uh, Twilight counselor, consulter. Have we entered into the realm of Twilight? I need your expert opinion right now. I think we're in big trouble right now. Oh, them titties. Oh, babe. What is it? That is just crazy bright. Gloss. Yeah, I forgot about the gloss. All right. So I'm going to fix that on all of them. Okay. So back at it. So skin was replaced. Hair is replaced. Why is it getting shadow outer effects? Oh, wait. Because the hair is still hair, right? The hair's still hair, duh. The eyes. Where's the fucking eyes? The eyes are a skin mesh render, huh? Interesting. And the eyebrows are also. The eyebrows just have the hair shader or material, which makes sense. There we go. So the reason the shadow artifacts were there was because we're mixing. Yeah, looks good. How about his head bone? We're gonna actually thin him up. Good lord. He's got the reverse Adolf going on. Yellow. Why can't I find yellow? Gotta do this so I can truly know if I'm gonna keep him or not. I can modify him actually. He's a good base to start from for a vampire. I can 3D edit him into, like, I could cut the head off of this guy, bring it over here, and then adjust it. Like the torso is just too thuck. I think. Maybe not. He is supposed to be a big boy. Bigger boy? I wish his feet were together. You know what? Since we got the animator here, I keep him in preview mode. And we could keep him animating. See, using U motion, I can fix that to where his hand doesn't clip into the cape. Does it clip back here? A little bit. You know, this homie, I can mold him. I can change him. I feel like I can change him and make him mine. Okay, thank you. All right. Right, scares me. Opens the door so fast. Like, there's literally no need to open a door with that much urgency. He's got kind of a blocky crotch. But I won't judge you. There's not zombies in Twilight. Oh. There's no zombies in Twilight, right? I don't think I remember them there. This werewolf is me either. I mean, well, that's a lie. So the werewolf is not big enough to be scary either. Let's give him the Zombie animator. What is the idol? The idol is I'm gonna clean this shit up too. This is all confusing at this point. I've got to get this renamed right. Um. Oh, he's got the zombie rig. That's why he's different. There you go. Oh, let's get him. Stick. When I don't want them to. You fuckers, man. All right, I'm going to go grab my food. I'll be back in a few minutes. I think the wolf needs to be bigger still. I keep. I was going to say, do they even fit in a tile? I'll do the tile test next. Yeah, I'll show you examples of what I was thinking about here with the size increase. Oh, shit. Um, yeah, okay, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, look up the intro to Vampire Hunter D, the first movie. Is a good example. Or yeah, I think that's one of the better ones when Dracula is. Well, it's not Dracula. I don't think it's the vampire bad guy is like pops up on the chick in the intro. It looks cool as shit. So this is what I was talking about. Like, he's like huge kind of compared to them. Like, vampires are extremely I love the Vampire D Hunter or Vampire Hunter D universe. Um the vampires kind of took over. It's the end of the world. Vampires got like spaceships, but their spaceships look like castles and shit. Vampire Hunter D is an amazing character. Also, but he's got a freaking his hand has like this face on it that talks and does all these stuff. It's crazy. It's a good vampire kind of thing, but yeah, large and ominous kind of thing like that. This is a great movie. I love this movie so much. I've read or listened to most of the audiobooks. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. So the way he did his neck is bad. Like, what is going on? It's poking through. I'm gonna have to fix the neck or thankfully these are individual mesh render. Oh wait, that's a damn. I don't know why the camera is so weird with that, the eyes and stuff there. Man, he's pretty rough. He's a good start. I'll probably start working on him in Blender. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna add a cape to him. I really kind of like this guy here. Are you not toon shaded? No, because they're damn fucking materials are all inside of them. Might as well toon shade the bats. Bat fur, bat eyes, bat skin. And I guess you got bat skin too. Did I duplicate? I didn't mean to. Let's go ahead and organize. We're gonna get a materials folder. So I think my rule of thumb with assets is going forward is I'm gonna keep all their stuff, their materials, their everything they are. I'm gonna delete these duplicates. in their folder, and any modifications that I make, I will put in my folders. Or if I tweak something or create something new, I'll change folders. But other than that, yeah, no, not doing it. How did I do that? Okay. So now let's get them all tuned up. Okay. Get rid of gloss on all of them because I don't want gloss. Gloss on the eyes actually might be cool. Let's see. Can I? Oh shit, there we go. That's fucking good. Why is the eye messed up on that side? Oh, it's just the lighting, I bet. Is that really missive? I'm really a big fan of this bat, actually. Unfortunately, it looks like highlight doesn't work unless they're looking right at the light, which is unfortunate. So I need to do an emissive to get the eyes I want, maybe. I don't know, maybe it works. We'll leave it this way for now. Alright, so let's do the rest of the bat. So bat skin. Go. Now it's looking much better. See how it looks right now versus after I apply the new. Boom, whole new bad boy. So what else we got on here? Fur. Where's the fur? Something here is giving. There's something else. Oh, it's this guy. Nope. Cube, you? Oh, the teeth. No. Anyways, the bat's cell shaded now. Are you fully cell shaded? Damn bat. Let's give you an animator. Since you are generic, what does that mean for me? I won't have an avatar. No, wait, I bet you it's using humanoid. Let's try. Because it's still head, the wings are the arms, and the legs are the legs in this instance. So I bet you. Calculate. So now that we have a avatar, we can now animate. And it looks like it already has. Is there an animator controller? Nope. Okay, well, whatever. I'll make my own. Animator controller. Actually, I don't want to create this at all. Because since it's humanoid, it's going to use the unit animator. to we're going to do just like this. Again, we're going to use animator overrider. And the bat will use its animations. Basically, is if I can keep using the unit, everybody's a variant of the unit, and the unit's animation controller is the master controller, and everybody just applies their own animations to the actions in there, then it means every single enemy I make all shares a same animation system, and all I have to do, instead of creating new animator overriders, or animator controllers, is just override them. Unless I still haven't thought of a case where I can't utilize this. That way I have one master unit animator, and then everyone just chooses their animations instead. So if I keep with that process, now I've got 20 entities in the game, right? Say all these guys were implemented. There's just still one master animator controller that I have to work with. And I'm going to make the controller basically be able to execute everyone's attacks are going to be an attack, and then there's a blend state where the number is given. The attack has an animation number, and that's how the universal controller knows, oh, this is this attack from, the vampire or bat or whatever. Sorry, I can't talk very long. All right, so now we got that. We can actually override the bat. No. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that sucks. Okay, this is what the idle will be. That's it, actually. Because the bat will just constantly just be flying. I think that's right. There it is. Oh, shit. I didn't loop it. That's hilarious. That's good. No, wait, hold on. I gotta see. Yeah, we're facing forward. It's fine. So now if we hit play, we should be looping. Awesome possum. Well, 2, this means I don't need more code. I don't need more code to trigger all the animation states and logic for these guys. It's all still the same code base. So what's, yeah, I am going to stick to always do an animator overrides. Because now these guys technically aren't units yet, but I can implement them super fast because I don't have to create a new animator controller for them, and they'll plug right into the current system. Yes. The good thing about turn-based is I don't have to sit there and daisy chain or do real-time updates or anything for a lot of stuff. Animations can just play, and I don't need to do any tricky animator state stuff for the most part. All right, so now let's turn these guys into units. Let's do it. Well, let's continue. So let's get the animator override on the wolf. So you don't have the right one. There we go. So for the werewolf, I need to find the werewolf animations. Okay, whatever. All right, so I'm on my mission to find my animations for... Did I import them? No, I didn't. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so now we got access to a lot more stuff. So we need the idol. That's not the right one. Attack. T-pose. Idol. So we set the idle. I need to set the movement for him too, so we'll do run front. Okay. So he's good to, oh, we can do attack for him also. Actually, no, he's not good to go. Well, let's set the attack and then I'll get him good to go. Okay. shit. I want. Yeah, I want in place, not those. Fuck. In place is much better for turn or grid based stuff, where in root motion actually move the character with the animation. So I need to swap those out. Okay. There we go. So the werewolf, we have. Wait, zombie needs love too. No, wait, we're not done with werewolf. Shit. Shiitsu. So we gotta set all the animations to loop. Oh, very nice. This guy's already got us covered. Okay, cool. Never mind. So now we go to zombie. And you're going to take the zombie overrider. There we go. Now let's just check out your stuff and get you all set up, big guy. I should be able to have all these guys set to be active units in the game, and they only have melee. Well, I may give us something else to them, but for first goal is that. So animations, animation overrides. There we go. So now let's go to the zombie animations. I gotta clean up down there. I love that he's got a shitload of idols, but we're just going to go with the first one for now. Eventually I'll make the system. And they're all set. They're all good to go too. So sweet. I can keep this locked. So we got idle, override. Okay. So now he can run out. Did we do attack? No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. Oh, wait, not for this guy, though. We copied it from the werewolf. That's why that's that way. Attack. Let's go with attack 1. Oh, I've already set that. Weird. All right, so we are good to go. Everybody's animators are good. The bat, vampire, werewolf, and zombie. I almost want to just go ahead and do the Wendigo, but I don't know. We'll stick with that. So let's create us some variants. Now the zombie technically is already done. Okay. So he is a prefab there. We're going to go ahead and just break his prefab. So he's completely undone. This guy is going to be our vampire for now because he looks cooler. He's got his overrider. This is werewolf. He's got. You know what? I'm gonna do some werewolf. Some scaling tricks here, maybe. Take his. Keep it that away. All right, so we have. All right, so let's get him good to go. So I could create their new variant. So the zombie is a variant of the unit. The unit zombie is a variant of the unit. But I think this. I should have made the zombie unit a variant of enemy. Yeah. I may redo zombie. We'll see. I'll go forward with vampire as a variant of enemy unit, and then zombie as a normal unit, and see what downfalls I come across. And if there's no downfall, I'll rework unit zombie as a variant of enemy unit. Because any enemy wide effects that I want made to the units, I can do it across all of the enemy ones because they're variants of enemy. And if I want to do unit and enemy, I can affect the unit and it'll apply to all variants. Yeah, I think this is the right way to go. So prefab variant, where are you at? I love this variant system. It's so cool. Vampire you are. So we're going to drag it into the scene. Or we're going to, and we'll just do it in here. So the first things first, we're going to get rid of the first I got to get the stuff out of the rig. So we're going to keep her around, but turn her off. So now we want, we got to do something first. We got to make him a prefab variant. I meant him. The point light isn't needed, I don't think. I'll fix, if I do need lighting for him, I'll change it. So now he's good to go. Fix some naming here. Okay. So now we're going to make a prefab out of him. And characters. Yeah. Wait, what am I thinking here? This is what I'm thinking. So 0, 0, 0. Okay, so she's facing that way. We're going to do 0 rotation all around. No rotation at all. And our pivot. I do wish the pivot was lower, but I think I am going to have to make the pivot lower for him to fly, but I'll figure that out later. So now I'm going to copy this guy. All right, let's just make it true 0. Let's just get that. Let's get it set up in the normal way, and then I will figure out how to make it float. So we're going to copy you, paste this child. And then we're going to apply overrides. We're going to go up to our okay. We got, now I'm going to turn you off. So here we go. We have it updated with the new mesh. Now the tricky part is, or the unfun part, this is the janky part of implementing a new character in my system, is there's shit on the rig and the hands on my character. So if we it's this stuff here. So I'm going to copy it out and put it on the Vampire's rig. You know, I thought this rig was janky at first, and then I saw that one, and I was like, okay, you're fine. All right, so these are here, and I think that's the biggest thing now that I've got. And I'm going to come up with a system to make that not a problem anymore. So nothing that will exist manually in the rig that I put there. I have a script outside that will control. It knows the mount points, and on startup, all the items will go to their bone instead of me putting it on the bone in the editor. It's a dream. That's the setup I want. But so now that that's done, when you come up here, so everywhere the unit is referenced should still be fine. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So it is the things that we're referencing. So I think it's the unit animator mostly. I was going to cry if I had done that. So guns, melee, cast point. Okay. So I believe I got everything now right with the world. And that's it. The vampire is now a character in the game that no, it's not it. There's the animator. I wonder why that wasn't working. So see, we have the wrong avatar or avatar for this animation. So if we go back to Robin and go find his animator or avatar, we're going to drag it here. I believe we're done now. Yep, there we go. So he's facing down on the Z. He's facing forward on the Z axis. That looks good. There we go. Yep. Let's save it. And that should be our unit, our prefab. All right. So vampire is done. So again, we're gonna do I want to test? Yes, we will. Where's the player at? So I forgot the roads are now acting like blocking. Oh, that's why. They have no collider for 1, 2. So now that I've applied it to that, I'm going to go here and apply it to all. There we go. We can walk again. You, same story. All the work I've done for this system to make things kind of simple is paying off in spades a lot of times here. And thankfully, oh, I didn't apply to prefab here. Okay. All right. Apply to select it there. These guys don't care. Not yet. So for this one, I'm going to remove the mesh combiner. Apply that. I'm feeling pretty confident, so I'm going to just go ahead and delete all these. There we go. Doing it here too. So I combined them all. This was, oh, I don't know, was it like a shitload of tiles right here, right? That's a lot of renderers. Now it's one single thing. Okay, can we walk? Oh, we gotta do it for T's. Don't forget them T's. In the corner. I didn't remove the damn mesh, did I? On this guy, didn't I? Or I didn't need to. Shit, I didn't mean to apply all. Oh well. All right, we were walkable again. Let's put our vampire enemy in the mix here. So, Control Alt F. Okay, he's on the grid. Where's my other enemies? You are not my zombie unit, so I'm going to take you out and then bring in my zombie unit. And just for the spirit of things, All right, let's see if our new enemies work. Gotta keep it gangsta. I see. So let's make that change. Now we should be animating like our old selves again. What the fuck? Oops, okay, we got a bug. We didn't do the good old whatchamacallits. We didn't switch the avatar. Unit vampire controller override. When the hell is he flipping to a different animator? He went zombie. He went the unit. It changed. Oh, I bet you need to apply it in the prefab, maybe? It don't make sense, but... Why is it switching back? Shoulder launcher with nukes? Fuck yes, let's do that. Here's some new stuff I've been kind of looking into and working on. So here's the bat. This is kind of weird. So I'm implementing the where. This is going to be my vampire, but it's bugged at the moment. What would cause it to do that? Yeah, I feel that right now. Unit, animator, over controller. Oh, I bet you I don't have idle. No, it's right fucking there. Vampire idle float. Humanoid. I don't think I changed that anywhere in the code. Like, ever. And the zombie is perfectly handling it fine. Like, oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I forgot to, no. Oh, right here. Right here is what it is. I bet you if I go look at the zombie. Oh, it's because I got a weapon in my hand. It's trying to, um, because the zombie doesn't, right? Nope. Just gonna disable it. Now the weapon switcher shouldn't flip me, or it did still. Okay, cool, whatever, bastard. Did I take the weapon switcher off you? No, you're here. Oh, the transform's null. Okay. If it's null, again, this is bad coding. Like, only I know this. I gotta fix this. There we go. All right, we got enemies. Two new enemies in the field. Where'd they go? They're right there. So I just implement them in what, 30 minutes after he moved. Unfortunately, he tried to shoot when he can't shoot. So I've got to disable their action, shoot action abilities. And I think they'll behave right. Shoot. For now, I'm turning it off. Oops, actually, let's go ahead and just apply all this. Zombie, we're going to... Oh, shoot's already disabled. It must have been cast. Oh, I know what it is. The when you get in range of the player, you try to shoot them right now. The AI will try to shoot, and this AI doesn't have see, take action shoot. That's what's going on. I gotta change that code. But regardless, these two guys are implemented. And they're actual units on the grid that can move and do all the actions that I can do right now, but they use their own animations. So he's using the one animator controller, one master unit that controls all the variants. The variants can use an animator override controller to easily swap out their animations for all the different things. Yep. So that is amazing. I have a great framework and boilerplate, like the way the code is and how my units are built. If I change the master unit, all units get those changes. If I just want to change this guy, but also receive updates from the master, the variant will get the changes from the master whenever that happens, but also has its own unique tweaks. So again, loving it. And like I said, I just put those guys in there pretty fast. If I wasn't bullshitting earlier, and I just went through, got the model, normal smoothed it, cell shaded it, converted it to a unit, and Yeah, so the workflow right now for adding new bad guys is pretty fast because of the legwork and the way I wrote the code up to this point. And I'm starting to I'm seeing the reason I'm even talking about it is because I just benefited from past me and the way the code is set up. So I'm just like, oh fuck yes. I didn't have to make a new animator controller and like wire that all up, figure it out, assign it, give it to them. Now I need to write scripts to manipulate the vampire animator controller if I went that route. But now no new unit, vampire zombie added, no code changes. Animator controller is the same. Um yeah, it's a pretty man, it's just paying off in spades right now. Because I haven't added new units in forever, I haven't really benefited from this legwork or the way the code was structured. But now it's fucking yeah, that quick new units. I mean, they're bugged because there's a new feature I'm working on with shooting and detection of it. Um, but actually, let's try something. I just want to see if I can get what's your nuts to walk or the vampire to walk. Oh, they moved. Sweet. Oh, I forget. If I'm out of combat, which I still am, they will only move every 3 turns when I move. So watch. 1, 2, 3. What kind of ass path were they walking over there? I'm still out of combat. Yeah. It's that it's that code. I know how to fix it, so but give me just a sec, I'll be right back. Yeah. So so say in my prefab folder, so we look here. Here's the unit. This is the master or the original prefab or whatever you want. But this is everyone's a variant of the unit. So everything I do to the unit will trickle down into these guys. Those updates happen to them as well. So the way my unit system works is it's action. I have these actions that I've built here. So these are scripts that for each action, and a unit, as long as you follow the structure of the action class, these are usable by any unit. The action classes are. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of them down here. These are all actions a unit can take on the master. And then down here on like the enemy or like the enemy vampire, I turn off like the shoot action, and then I could turn off the grenade action too. I don't need that. I want melee on. But I could write a new action that you would attach. I think all actions will always be created and placed on the unit. So every unit has every action, but you can disable it on the variants. So like, or you could go vice versa. Say there's an action only the vampire is going to use. It's like vampire suck, drain blood or whatever. It's he'll bite you and drain your blood. It's an action only he'll take. I would create the action on the master here and then disable it on him, but enable it on disable on everyone and enable it on the vampire. So I could do one-offs like that. But the big saving is I have one animator controller to control everything. Every single unit uses these. Now, here's the sword attack animation. Here's the firing. Here's the running or walking. Here's idle. Now, for every unit, if I didn't use the system that I do, so the master unit dictates the default animations of the animation controller. So he picks this. This says, hey, this is the default one. While I'm here, I'm actually going to fix these. Delete that. Firing rifle, melee. Just going to call it shoot. Casting, break glass, climb through, hit, reload. Oh, this is from my cover system. Or no? Low cover. Yeah, that's that. Okay, so this is for cover animation. Jump enter, and this is for jumping. Okay, now that's all named better. But this is a state machine. It just says I can change the parameters on it and we'll go do different things. I'm going to go ahead and delete these here. Aim forward. I'll also look that one up, but I don't know if I... So I would have to create this, and then all these lines and shit, I would have to configure all this. So like I'd drag a new, or I gotta, yeah, anyways, I have to recreate this every single time. But since I'm using a unit system that's modular and everyone's inheriting from the unit, all I have to do is create this thing right here, which is an animation override controller. And boom. All these get the animation for that unit using this thing here. I can tell the unit that the werewolf does this for these animations, for this attack, for idle, for whatever. And instead of building one of these again, I just duplicate this and set the animations and I'm done. Boom. It's all in the system. It works on the tile grid. The unit works on the tile grid. It can attack, it can move, all the glorious stuff like that. You know, I'm going to give the zombie and him shooting back temporarily. Just so I can see if I'm screwed here. Give him back everything. Okay. Now I think they'll shoot at me, but it will... I don't know what'll happen. Since they don't have a gun in their hand. So he shot me. Okay. But you see, because of the way I coded it, within an hour, I don't know, it's short. This evening, I added 2 new units and they're all working. And all it really was configuration changes right here in the editor. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's about modularity, or you just like, you have like, I don't know. Yeah. I'll talk through it more as I go, but yeah, it's like once you start to practice coding, I can, give you more of a rundown on how that stuff works. But basically, just think of it like real world objects. This is a human, right? So there are a ton of common traits for a human: eat, drink, walk, move, whatever. All those things are the base class or the base human. And they're shared with all the different types, like, anyway, it's just a really powerful system to where, like you just witnessed, I set up a new enemies in the game pretty darn fast. Now they shouldn't. Now these are new enemies. They're just acting like the last enemies, but they are animating like themselves. And that's what's important here. Okay. So I want to go back to my other test level. I don't want to look at this ugly level for now. Goodbye. There we go. Be much cooler. Okay. So he's out. Where are you at? Yeah, building a game, you got to wear a lot of hats. There's a lot to it. Now I've got a pretty complicated system and all that. Like, I'm going pretty nuts on it, but a simpler one wouldn't be. And when it comes to doing grid based stuff, it's always a little more kludgy. But when you're like a character controller that just moves around freely in real time, you can kind of get on your feet and going faster. Whereas here I'm implementing a lot of stuff that's just, for a turn based game and stuff. So, all right, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, lights. We're going back to the other lights. It's too bright. Too bright for my eyes. There we go. Back to nighttime, motherfuckers. I gotta fix the rain, but oh well. Actually, I can do that real quick. There we go. Rain's back in business. We got our floaty boy over there doing his thing. So badass. Alrighty. Floaty boy is floating. I gotta turn off the debug text, but oh well. So I need to. I'm gonna get the werewolf in, and then I will start working on getting them to do their own things. So the vampire obviously can have a shoot action, right? He could throw some kind of projectile or magic thing at you or something like that. Um, the zombie won't have a projectile. It'll be pure chase you until they can hit you. Werewolf, I might do like a throw with the werewolf. He'll pick up a rock and throw it at you maybe. If he hasn't reached you, like he won't default to that action. Like he won't always immediately when you're within range throw a rock. He'll always try to chase you, but if he hasn't or it may be a percentile chance he'll throw a rock every 20% of the time, or he'll move if he's not within melee range. The zombies just chase and attack. I want to do a jump command and then a dash command for the vampire. A jump for the werewolf, dash for the vampire. Technically, I actually have. Oh, that's not working. I do have a jump command array, and the player can actually jump, but I need. I have to implement a half. Anyways, werewolf in, then we get them working properly and doing some cool shit. I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna take another break real quick and go to the bathroom, stretch my legs, and think about how to implement their or suppress the shootings. The you're within range, I'm gonna shoot you code. One, I need that code to check if the shoot action is even enabled. If shoot action is null, it should just return, or it shouldn't even be taken into consideration. Oh, that's wild. It did take it in. That sucks. Well, it's not a big deal. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'm going to think through this before, so I do it right. But I'm going to take that opportunity to take a small break. Alrighty, let's get to it again. So I thought of a cool idea. Well, I was gone, and I lost my hat. Hold on. Boop. So my idea was to time adding the werewolf. See how long it takes to go from a new unit, how long it takes to create an enemy variant to the base configuration without his special. And yeah, just as, I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's get this going. All right, so let me get squared away for this whole thing. So where's the werewolf? Man, he's just not the most intimidating looking guy. It's like, what are those? I'm gonna have to do some major rework to him. Makes me want to do the Wendigo instead, actually, to be honest. Nah, I'll do a werewolf. Or we could do bat. Actually, I want to do bat. He's cooler than the werewolf. All right, so we're going to add the bat. We're going to speed. This is a speed run challenge. We are adding the bat as a unit from its 3D model to in my systems as a playable enemy. All right, so do we got stuff? You got to update the clock. We're getting the update ready for you. What the hell is this? This is hilarious. Windows clock app needed to update, and it's taking forever to update. It had to restart too. This is brilliant. Okay. So I have my stopwatch now after getting an update. So from bare bones right here, I'm going to create it. Okay, so here we go. Hold on. I got to refresh something. Oh, I'm not even on the screen. I'm not muted, am I? No, okay. So here we go. Can I get this both on here? There we go. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. All right, so first thing I want to do is create the variant, the prefab variant, which I'm going to duplicate him because he's already a prefab variant of the prefab variant of unit enemy. And he's all set up. So I'm going to hit bat. Now that I've got that, I'm going to drag it out here. I'm going to transform, take it to 0, 0, 0. I always do, whenever I'm doing this thing where you're swapping the mesh or the model of the thing, I go to 0, 0, 0. And I don't know why. I think it helps, but so we got rotation on the bat right now. I'm gonna get rid of that. So the bat is an FBX that I've drug into the scene. I'm going to now drag it into the enemy, and then I'm going to disable the vampire. Keep him around just so I can get to his... actually, I'm just going to go ahead and get that part done. There we go. So copy that. Oh, the bat's got that kooky ass skeleton, I forgot. Okay, so now they're there. Now that's all that's needed for that. So the bat is now the armature. So I'm going to go to the bat mesh right here. The fast way to do that is click on a part that has a mesh filter or renderer and just click on the mesh. And now I can get to the avatar that I need to set in the animator. Okay, all right, I'm going to stop explaining. I need to go. We're going to give it the bat override. Now we're going to update the bat override. Oh, we've already done this step. Sorry. Okay. So that's one thing that was done pre-work, but I believe I'm done. No, I'm not. Oh, sorry. Okay, so count some. You're going to count like 5 seconds off there, penalty. I need to, the unit animator, that's where I need to go. Sorry, I knew this. I knew these things. Why did I close you up? Oh, you're shitting me. Oh, I fucked myself here. Okay, here we go. So cast point, guns, melee, shoot point. It's all good. Then we come to weapon switcher and we give it the... No, we don't want to give it the guns. Yep. All right, now we're done. So let's bring the bat back over and test. Control Alt F will bring it something into your viewport. And then I'm just going to control backspace to click. So 3 minutes 33 seconds. Hopefully I got this right. Let's see. Well, we'll count as 340, 345. All right, no errors. It's animating like it should be. Let's see if it moves. There you go. In the system, moving, all that in less than 4 minutes. That is the beauty of having a well set up system right there. I just took a 3D model of an enemy I wanted to be an enemy in my game and got them to the same level of functionality as all the other units in no time flat. 3 minutes 36 seconds. Now it's time to... I should just rocket through the werewolf, maybe another enemy. because then that gives me a bunch of stuff that I can go polish. So, like if I'm like, what do I want to work on? I've now got a bunch of enemies that I can go hone their specific things. Hone them, and I will. People texting me. That too big. I'll worry about spicing him up more in a bit. But I'm going to go ahead and get him implemented. So here we go again. Now this is more than the FBX. This is a skin mesh render and a skeleton. That's it. So this guy, he's not modular at all, which sucks. I can fix that, but it just sucks. It just sucks. Okay, so let's get at it. Let's get at it. So since this is not just the model, this is, I can treat it the same way. So we're going to duplicate bat. Unit werewolf. Drag them out. I guess I can just do that. Whoops. So yeah, I want them to be big and cool, but they lose the ability to enter the building without looking goofy. I could have areas where, like this, I'll put a collider down, and it will, any units that hit it, we will set the crouching property on them, like force crouch, and then it will then, the werewolf would kind of duck down, walk through here, and then, well, I guess once he's in, he's good. I don't know. I'm gonna make the actual doorways bigger, taller too, I believe. There's, I think, a little bit of a scaling issue on the building's Y axis here. It needs to be a bit taller by default. Some I'll address, but for now, let's just get this guy going. So we're going to unpack him. We're going to drag our shit. Hold on a sec. What am I doing? Yeah, unpacking's fine. We're going to drag them inside of our werewolf unit. Now we're going to put the things in her hand. Okay, that's all good. Now this animator needs to disable that guy. Now we're going to disable the vampire. Delete that one. I could make this even more seamless transition if the unit animator just went out and found these. It's always going to be in the right hand. I think that's probably, if I made it to where this got fetched all these by these, I don't need to swap out. These are fine. These four, the script on startup finds these, and these are no longer referenced like the way I'm doing it. Changing out, and I should create a button that creates it. Will automatically create all the stuff for the right hand when for me. And then I don't have to do this step. Let me finish this step before I get, my ADHD is getting me. So if I just make it to where I fetch these programmatically, this process gets even faster. Though 3 minutes and 36 seconds is fast. All right, so the werewolf will have no shoot, no grenade. It will not interact. It will not jump. Oh, wait. I think that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so is enabled false. Is enabled false. I forgot that's what I did. Yep. There we go. But I bet you my, oh, you walked too close, shoot me. Logic is going to bypass all that. So it's going to have to take into account that the shoot action is enabled, which we can fix here shortly. So if the unit animator is good, oh, the avatar, got to get that. And fix this. Oh, we got to set this also. Yeah. Didn't I update these names? Whatever. Okay. This is original animation. This is what's overwriting. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought this should map to this, but it doesn't. So, oh well, not a biggie. So let's get some werewolf animation going. Werewolf. Attack 0-1. Now we want idle. Hit forward. I gotta figure. Oh, that's attack. That's the hit animation. Yes, I can set that. I'm gonna go set that on all of them now. Attack. Run. Okay. Okay. So his animator's 100% done. Zombie. I need to go. Hits. Hit spine. There. Okay. Now vampire, I want hit. Where are you at? Hit. I think block maybe what I might use. I don't see hit. Stagger. That looks like root motion to me. I think block is probably what I'm going to do. Yep. All right, so the hit animation for the vamp will be... Shit. Vampire block. Okay. Now is that animation's looping? We're all good there. We're humanoid. Okay, that's good. That's very good. This is good. These are good things that are happening right now. You should be very excited. What? Flying for that. Does it have an attack? It doesn't. We'll give it glide. No, wait. Yeah, the hit animation will be glide. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's bullshit. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough for now. I'm gonna have to create some attack animations for this character. Unfortunately, I don't have. I probably can find some, but anyways. So is that everybody? Zombie, vampire, werewolf, bat. So that means everybody's got a hit animation now. I need to do this. So I think we're all good. So let's apply all and hit play. We should see a different idle animation. Yep, look, werewolf idle animation. Oh, if all his animations are ducked down like that, I think this might not be so bad, but the building's got to be taller, regardless. So look at that. 4 enemies, 4 idle animations. All they have, they're all their attacks. They have, actually, so we can go here, go to the animator, and we can hit, there's the attack for the werewolf. So see how the feet are sliding right there? I don't so much like that. I'm going to see if I can fix that. So that is melee. That's what's weird about this is I don't have the werewolf selected. Okay, whatever. You'll never open the override controller in the animator window. It's always going to be the original controller. Just something to think about. So here's his attack. It's set to loop. It's set to bake in the root transform rotation. So if we watch it here, you see the red thing. That's the forward essentially. I don't think I want to change this. What I want to change is the Y. Hit apply. Did it not take? Okay, so that is working. Oh, it's the hip bone that's causing that. There's a little bit of animation in the hip bone. I'll fix this in U motion instead of trying to do it this way. But anyway, so there's that. So let's select someone else and check their shit out. What are you about, zombie boy? I'm just sending you random images just so I can get them later. But man, look at that, man. So not bad for a couple hours of work. You got some enemies in the game that work with the tile engine. Can be shot, can shoot, can melee, can get hit, can die, can fall in love. You know. Couple hours of work. Here we go. We've implemented each one of these characters from 3D model to in-game units that work on the grid, can attack, can swing, can get hit, shoot, all that goodness. Yeah. So I think I'm going to give the bat laser vision. When he attacks, it's just going to be 2 trail renders coming out of his eyes and blasting you. That's how bats work, right? Okay, that's a screenshot. This ain't what I wanted. Couple hours of work. Here we go. We've implemented 21. Just got to keep the size under 25 so I can send it without a headache. All right. We're some cool sons of bitches, though, ain't we? I got to do the eyes. I got to come up with my eye system. Is it going to be drawn on? Is it going to be 3D geometry? Actually, it's going to be drawn on. I ain't fucking with it. 3D modeling it, I don't think. Part of my roadmap for after I post to early access will be asset rework. Like, um, make people realize that, yeah, if I get some money rolling in, I'm a 3D artist. No, I'm not going to announce it. I'll update the models after I got money and I can polish or have someone who's really good polish stuff. Anywho, so now let's fix combat. Because right now, oh, I stated how much I hate the new unit or Discord mobile app interface. It is literal garbage. Alrighty. Couple hours of work. Here we go. Alright, let's see if I can get them moving. Or did I already bug out? Nope, they're moving. Where did the bat go? Oh, he went with the wolf. I gotta get the collision working on this side of the street. The collision's all messed up, so they can enter. That's on me. Oh, I want to watch the vampire move. It's so fucking cool. Hold on, I gotta watch that again. You noticed only the one unit was engaging me. God, it just looks so fucking good. I can't help it. Oops. When you shoot at, oh my god, that's gonna be dope. When you shoot at the vampire, I'm gonna make it to where he will just like teleport, like quickly dodge. If you miss the shot, he'll just pew, 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 in the free space that he's got, like this, like, or no, he'll just do this like really quick, like. That is gonna be so fucking cool. So bullet or shooting guns at the vampire is gonna be useless, like maybe, or just have a real low chance of success. I really hate the way they pick their destination right now. Because I want to see the vampire move, all cool, but I know I gotta. Are we bugged? Oh, the zombie tried to reload. Got bugged out, it looks like, I think. Zombie reload, cover me. Alright. All right, I think I'm gonna call the stream here, just because. I mean, I feel like I've done some goodness. What all did we accomplish? So we got new. We implemented the vampire unit. We implemented the zombie unit. We implemented the werewolf unit. We implemented the bat unit. We implemented brotherly love. What else did we do? Let's check the changes. To GitHub desktop. Where the hell are you? Even open? I don't think you are. Show me the changes. Oh, wrong repository. That'll do it. Oh, wait. I forgot about that. Let's go look at that real quick. This is going to be cool. If it isn't broken. Prefet scenes. So this, I was trying to find the grass shader I wanted to use. So I found this on the GitHub. It's an open source grass shader. Look at that bad boy. That looks good. So this is the grass shader I'm probably going to implement because I want the world to be overgrown, right? No one's mowing the yard, you know what I mean? My only question is, how performant is this? Oh, yeah, here it is on a ball. Wherever it went. Some of this grass is bugged out. Yeah, you know. Anyways, I might leverage this grass. I don't know. It's pretty thick, a little thicker than I wanted it to be, but which makes me worry about performance of it. But I'll do a stress test of that another night. We'll have a grass session. Anyways, I am going to call it before I get into another tangent. A lot of good stuff done and accomplished. Ooh, do I want to check in? I have a 4090 GTX RTX GeForce RTX 4090. I can't talk. I recently spent like $3,000 on my computer, so I got a top of the line one right now. I'm big balling on it. Animator controller. I'm not going to check in yet because there's a lot of stuff. This is a lot of experimental stuff, and I want to trim the fat of some of this stuff before I put it in. So, no check-in. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one. See you probably tomorrow night. I'm going to start implementing the enemies more. We're going to get deeper into the combat, polish movement, polish the wandering logic of the AI to where they wander better instead of like in weird little closer, they like walk a path. Yeah, the polish. Later, guys. Have a good one.